morning, community. Brennan here, the communications director, jumping on daily Bible reading. I'm excited to just share this quick word with you guys from Colossians chapter 3, verses 23 through 24. It's a short little chunk of scripture that I just want us to chew on this morning. I've just got a quick point for us, so let's jump right in. It goes like this. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Just a couple verses, but I think, man, this is extremely challenging. I think completely a shift of paradigm of the way that we kind of view church, Christianity, walking with the Lord in our daily lives, right? Most of us in the Western world have kind of carved out spaces. We kind of carve out some spaces that are what we would call secular. And so God doesn't have room or role there, right? And then we've kind of carved out these sacred spaces, which in our tradition of Christianity, that looks like, Sunday for a couple hours in the morning, maybe a small group for 1 hour, different if you're a kid, maybe your youth group. But right, we've carved out, maybe a total of 4 or 5 hours in a week at a specific location. And that's where God is, and that's where I worship and love on the Lord and give and serve. And then in all these other spaces, what does God have to say about me sitting at my job, at my desk, as I'm working? What does God have to say as I'm pumping gas? What does God have to say when I'm just at home on the couch watching Netflix? This passage, and really the whole of the New Testament, some of it's just cultural difference, really kind of challenges that idea, right? We're told in Acts, actually the believers met together every day, right? And if we see throughout the New Testament church, right, this kind of dichotomy between secular and sacred really isn't there. And some of that is just culturally. A lot of the cultures were hyper-religious, where everything, right, had to do with a god or some kind of omen or some kind of spirituality. And so they just kind of looked at things differently. And obviously there's a little danger you can get into there. But I think what Paul is saying here is, no, we kind of need to break out of that idea. Like, when I go to my job, I'm not working for my boss. I am trying to please my boss, but ultimately, right, I'm working for the Lord, right? As I'm going on a walk around my neighborhood, like, this is an opportunity for me to see the Lord. There is not this compartmentalization, right? We talked about this really, really early on, this kind of wanting to compartmentalize ourselves in Christianity. And I want to just tie this in to our message this weekend, the last message. We really would love for you to show up as the series in the Butterfly Effect has been just amazing. And so, right, we're talking about missional living, right? And again, we can kind of get in this dichotomy brain of I'm doing missional work. I'm serving Lord, right? When I'm at church, when I'm at a church event, when I'm here serving at youth group, when I'm here serving on tech team, right? All those things are great. We love those things, right? There is an importance of these large gatherings. But what this passage is showing us is, no, like, you're serving and working for the Lord in all the things that you do. And so to be mindful and intentional. And I think if we have that mindset, that kind of shifts the way that we engage the world that we step into every morning, right? If God really has a say over the entirety of our day, right, from the time that I get out of my bed, from the time that I lay down, if all of that is working for God, and God has a say in all of that, right, that changes how I engage every minute of my life, the way I think about it, the effort and the work that I put into it, my heart and my intentions to seek God in the Monday. So I just pray that this week, that even today, that as you turn this off, you realize wherever you are, like today, no, I'm going to serve the Lord. throughout my entire day today. We love you. We'll see you guys soon.